NASA's Maven enters Mars orbit. The U.S. Space Agency's, NASA, latest Mars satellite has arrived successfully in orbit above the planet. Hurtling through space for the past 10 months, the Maven craft slammed on the brakes by firing its thrusters. The 33-minute burn removed sufficient speed to allow the satellite to be captured by Mars gravity. Maven has been sent to study the red planet's high atmosphere, to try to understand the processes that have robbed the world of most of its air. Today, the air pressure is so low that free water at the surface would instantly boil away. Maven's data will enable scientists to build better models of current and past climate conditions on Mars. Previous spacecraft have made measurements and we've learned a lot about the upper atmosphere, but we haven't been able to put the whole end-to-end picture together, said Principal Investigator Bruce Chikuski. I'm hoping Maven will be a mission of discovery, that almost everything we observe will lead us to fundamental new insights about the Mars environment today and how it has evolved over time, the University of Colorado, Boulder, researcher added. The American probe's arrival will be followed 48 hours later by India's first satellite to the red planet. The Mars orbiter mission, informally known as Mangalyaan, has slightly different objectives. But one important atmospheric study it will try to make is an observation of methane, a potential indicator of biological activity on the planet. NASA is really quite interested in cooperating and correlating data sets, said Dr. Jim Green, NASA's Director of Planetary Science. As both spacecraft get into orbit and the scientists understand their data, those opportunities will open up. Monday's big maneuver on Maven's engines placed the satellite in a high, elliptical, 35-hour orbit around the planet. Confirmation of capture was received on Earth shortly before 0230 GMT, 2230 EDT Sunday, 0330 BST. In the coming weeks, engineers will then work to bring Maven into a regular 4.5-hour, operational orbit that takes the probe as close as 150 kilometers to Mars but also sends it out to 6,200 kilometers. These first few weeks will also be used to commission and test the instrument packages on board. The present-day atmosphere of Mars, composed mostly of carbon dioxide, is extremely thin, with atmospheric pressure at the surface just 0.6% of the Earth's surface pressure. The Martian landscape, though, retains channels that were evidently cut by abundant, flowing water, proof that the planet had a much denser atmosphere in the past.